What is up, everyone? Welcome to today's reaction video, and today's reaction is the winner of this week's Patreon poll for Voiceplay, which was Whiskey in the Jar. Now, this is the new song that they have just put out a few days ago. I think it was about 15 days ago now or less. I've been dying to get to it, haven't had a chance to yet, but I can't wait to hear what they've done. All of their new stuff is just... They just bring out amazing material every single month. So I know this is going to be no exception. It's with the amazing Omar Cardona. So how could it not be incredible? And yeah, I don't know the song off the top of my head. I might know it once it starts playing, but off the top of my head, I don't know it. So it's going to be a whole new experience for me. But guys, as always, please check out the original video. That is linked in the description below. Give it a like, give it a comment, subscribe to Voiceplay if you haven't already, because they deserve the hell out of it. And we're going to get into this. This is Voiceplay and Omar Cardona covering Whiskey in the Jar.
As I was going over the Cork and Kerry mountains, I saw Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced my pistol, I then produced my rapier. I said, stand and deliver, whoa, the devil he made and take you.
I'm sorry. I am sorry, but when they come when they start one of their songs right off the bat, first of all, when they have a song where they're all just sitting there on the bar stools, you know you're in for a treat, because this isn't going to be like any Voiceplay song is a treat. But when they're just sitting there on the stools, you know that they are about to deliver, like, vocally. They are just no big flashy film clip. No craziness, just here is pure gorgeousness in the form of voice. And that's what they're giving so far, and they haven't even gotten into it. It's only been Jeff so far, but just starting it off with that kind of absolute bass is unfair. Absolutely unfair. And then the guys coming in with the R's, but this last little bit where Jeff is doing this like humming, but so freaking deep. How dare you?
And deliver, whoa, the devil he made and take you.
Because he builds up higher. Like, he starts off with those deep bass waves singing, and then in that second section there, he goes up to higher stuff, and you're like, okay, whew, we're no longer in Jeff bass. And then he comes in with...
I took all of his money, and it was a pretty penny. I took all of his money, yeah, and brought it home to Molly. She said she swore that she...
Omar is just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous with his vocals. Like, it just... like, I don't know how to describe the feelings that it gives, but it's just like a warm blanket, or a like that feeling of a nice shower at the end of a day to relax you. It just, something about his voice just kind of is just nice. And having it be with, you heard Jeff with that bass humming going on in the background, the other guys doing the R's. It just all works so well, and especially when you started off with Jeff in the deep stuff and then Omar up here gorgeously, and now they're bringing in Caesar, who just never fails with the vocals. So let's see.
Brought it home to Molly. She said she swore that she loved me. No, never would she leave me. But the devil take that woman, yeah, for you know she tricked me easy. Whack for my daddy, oh. Whack for my daddy, oh. There's whiskey in the jar, oh.
this is what I'm talking about when I said that when you see them sitting in the bar stools, you know you're in trouble, because they're going to do runs like that. The whole thing is just going to be these, I'm not even going to try and imitate it, but these like insane, unspeakable, disgustingly beautiful runs. Like, and Caesar was doing them before in his little section, and now you're just having Omar come in with them there. Ellie's section was just nuts, but there's just too much to comment on in this one in terms of what they're doing vocally, because they're all delivering so well. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to say as well, is that I'm very aware that this is one with so far a very subtle style of vocal percussion so far. Lane's come in with it now, and I imagine that's going to build. But if it doesn't, or even if it does, we could end up with a bridge with some Lane singing, and you guys know what that does to me. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it has a little bit of Lane in there, because if everything just drops away and we get a little bit of Lane, I'll be so happy. How am I meant to try and work out what in the nine hells this song is talking about when y'all are doing runs and vocals like that? Because every time that something gets dropped in the lyrics where I'm like, wait, he just shot a guy? He was going to visit someone, and then the Captain Who walked in and someone got shot? And I'm trying genuinely to follow the storyline of this song, because I can tell it's got an interesting storyline. Not a chance. 0% chance, because every time I just start to focus on the lyrics, someone does something vocally, and I'm like, huh? Like, completely distracted. It is the equivalent of squirrel or something shiny, because these, what they're doing with their voices is not fair. Come on, Ellie. The growl that he had on his voice there, what do you call it? Like the huskiness, in his voice there was just gorgeous. It wasn't his highest Ellie rock god note that I've ever heard, because we know how high this man can go with his vocals, but there was just the right amount of growl and like, in there. It was just incredible. It almost gives me some, and I don't expect everyone to know this because he's an Aussie guy, but he's one of the best Aussie guys. It almost gives me a little bit of Jimmy Barnes. It almost gives me that kind of growl/scream in a rock song that by the end of the night, if he was singing like that the whole night, he shouldn't be able to talk. But there's just an edge there to it that gave me a little bit of Jimmy.
Now some men like the fishing, and some men like the fouling. Some men like to hear, whoa, to hear the cannonball roar.
Me, I like sleeping,
Same.
especially in my Molly's chamber. But here I am in prison. Here I am with a ball and chain. Yeah, my show rain, dama do dama da. Rain, dama do dama da. Work for my daddy, oh. Work for my daddy, oh. Yes.
That's what I was talking about. when I said before that I hit my new headphones. By the way, new headphones, guys, very happy with them. Their sound quality is so incredible. I'm hearing these songs in a completely different way than I ever did before. But when I said before about that it wasn't the high rock god Ellie that I'm used to, but there was still that rock growl to it, this is the high rock god Ellie I was referring to. This is that kind of Aerosmith type note that Ellie usually goes to when he goes to these incredible rock moments. And it's so cool to see him kind of exploring and playing with it in different registers and different kind of different areas. It's awesome. That part there, right there, shows how good Voiceplay are in the strangest way. Because the way that they're layering that Musha Rain Dama Do Dama Da, had to read it off the screen then, the way that they're layering that over, so like one kind of comes out and the other comes in and then another comes out and another comes in, I don't know if that there's a possibility, small possibility that that's done in post, because I know that now that they're not really touring, some of their newer songs, I've been told in the comments and such that they're doing more stuff to them in post because they don't have to be able to do it as much live. I don't know how much truth there is to that. That's just what I'm being told. But in terms of that Musha Rain, when one of them would be there and the next one would come in, it was like a round. So they were starting overlapping each other, and yet it sounded like the same people singing it. It didn't sound like that. You couldn't sit there and go, "Oh yes, this one is Ellie, and this one is Caesar and Omar, or this one is Omar and Ellie, and this one's Caesar." You couldn't tell the changeover there. Each one of them sounded like the same. It sounded like all three of them singing it, and I can't quite wrap my head around that because I know that Jeff's doing his own bass vocal stuff there, and we've got Lane doing the beatboxing, so it's only the three of them. And if it had been 4 people, I'd have been like, cool, 2 each, and they just sound great together. But it's messing with my head what they've done there with the arrangement in the best way. They've done it so well. And again, whether that is that they've done stuff in post, if they have, power to them. Why shouldn't they? They could do the same thing live with a looping station. But if they haven't, then my brain just can't comprehend how they've made that sound like they have there, because it's bonkers. Lay down, you. That was wicked.
Hey y'all, thanks for watching. If you'd like to see some behind the scenes footage, hear karaoke versions of the songs, participate in web chats, and a whole lot more, head on over to patreon.com today and sign up. We'll see you over there.
You know, there is a part of my brain, I'm not going to lie, there's a part of my brain that always manages to forget until something reminds me, because I've now gotten a cameo from Jeff. I've reacted to his video he did talking about his wife's hearing problems, where he talks in it, and like I've seen multiple backstage things, and yet still my brain always manages to forget until I hear him speak again that no, he doesn't put on a voice to sing. It's not like his voice is like mine and then he starts singing. No. He's just down there all the time. If anything, the fake voice is when he goes into the higher notes. And it's just bonkers to me that there is a man walking around his day in day life going to McDonald's being like, "Hey, can I get a large quarter pounder?" Like I can't even go that deep to imitate you and make the joke. It's not fair. Either way, they bloody killed that. I still came out of it with no more clue what the lyrics to the song was about than I did going into it. But I do know that this is going to be another one of those earworm songs where later on I'm going to be going continuously, because there will be something that pops up in my day, just like what has happened right now, and I will walk around going, Elva, giddy up, like, because Elvira has messed me up that badly. Both versions, both the voice play and the home free versions, just that giddy up aumba moment drilled into my head, will forever be in my brain and will randomly pop up. And I know that this is going to be the exact same, because that little line is so catchy, even though I don't, I need to go back and listen to the song again, just listening to the lyrics, or listen to the original so that I can get the idea of the story, because I was so blown away by the vocals in this one. I just couldn't even pick it up. I'm not going to lie for a second there. Either way, absolutely killed this one. They did fan-freaking-tastic. I love any time they perform with Omar. Voiceplay have the most incredible catalog of friends of Voiceplay who just knock it out of the park every single time. They have the best people to collaborate with, and every single time they have a collaborator come in, it's like, yep, they killed it. Every time I have one of these videos, I come out of it going, that person should be the new member of Voiceplay, or that person should be the new member of Voiceplay. And I think I've come to the decision now, I don't think I want there to be a fifth member of Voiceplay. I think I want this trend of them going around and having a guest artist on all random songs. I think I want that to go forever, because it's freaking awesome. And they don't need a fifth member at the moment because they're not touring. So yeah, let's keep it at 4. Let's keep it at 4 and keep bringing these amazing people in, because I want the J Nun songs and I want the Omar songs, and I want everyone. But yes, going on a tangent here. Long story short, that was incredible, and I cannot understand a single reason why someone wouldn't want to go down into the description right now, go to the original video and give it a like, comment on it, and subscribe to Voiceplay, because this is the kind of stuff they're putting out. How could you not subscribe to them? This song is 14 or 15 days old, so even if you commented on it before, boost it up a little bit more. It helps with the algorithm. Subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Come back here and do the same thing on my video, because it helps me out so much. So give it a like, give it a comment, and subscribe to me. We're about less than 300 people away from 10,000 subscribers, and that's going to be huge. I can't freaking wait for it. I'm so excited. Check me out over on Patreon, where I run these weekly polls. I also do weekly TV show reactions, monthly movie reactions, a monthly live stream at the end of every month, and at the highest tier, you can get a guaranteed monthly reaction. So check all that out on my channel. I will see you all in the next reaction video. Have a great day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time zone you're in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.